Education officials and lawmakers are readying their next steps with still no word back from the U.S. Department of Education on their appeal to untie millions in American Rescue Plan funds tied to critical projects. Guam Education Board Chair Angel Sablan sharing the bleak news with the public Thursday.
I wish I could give you good news from whatever was turned in a couple of weeks ago, but as of today, as of this very moment, we have not heard back.
Earlier this morning, Sablan, alongside Guam Department of Education Superintendent Dr. Kenneth Swanson and Oversight Chair on Education Senator Vince Borja, were hoping for a teleconference with U.S. Secretary of Education Linda McMahon. However, Sablan says they were connected with a staffer from USDOE who could not provide any information on GDOE's requests.
We're really going to ask her directly if she has any time frame that she can give us as to when she can make any decision of the appeals that have been turned in on the reimbursement of $51 million that we've also submitted. And if not, just let us know.
It's an answer that is needed urgently, as local action will be necessary to mitigate the potential permanent loss of ARP funds.
Doing something locally, which would mean a local appropriation to GDOE to continue the work that we have as far as contracts for refurbishments are concerned, most especially for FBO Guerrero and for the completion of GW, Orchalapago, and Agatha Johnson.
And with silence from D.C. so far, Sablan says the GEB will need to call an emergency meeting to declare a state of emergency for GDOE.
What that would do is trigger our request to Senator Vince Borja to ask the Speaker of the Guam Legislature to declare, to call for an emergency session so that we can get an appropriation through the office of Senator Vince Borja in an emergency session.
The board is eyeing a $20 million local appropriation, just enough to keep critical school projects alive. Meantime, Sablan says the GEB will hold an emergency meeting next week to discuss plans moving forward.